Welcome to our podcast, where we dive deep into the film El abrazo de la serpiente, Embrace of Serpent, and explore its portrayal of language contact. I'm Ana Carreazo, and with me are partner Sasa Fernandez, Ana Camila Polo, and Jessica Borges. Today, we'll analyze how the film illustrates the complex dynamics of language interaction, cultural exchange, and the impact of colonialism on indigenous language. Let's get started. The film El abrazo de la serpiente, directed by Ciro Guerra, is a harrowing exploration of colonialism, cultural erosion, and the clash between indigenous knowledge and Western exploration. Through the journeys of two scientists guided by the shaman Karamakate, the film vividly depicts language contact, a central theme in our class. Sasa, can you set the stage for us?
Hi everyone, I'm very excited to be here. Hi Anna, and so absolutely. Language contact occurs when speakers of different languages interact, leading to phenomena like code switching, borrow, or even language that. In the film, we see this through the interactions between Karamakate and the European explorers, as well as the remains of colonial influence on indigenous tribes.
Great point. Let's delve deeper into specific examples.
One striking example is the use of code switching. When Karamakate shifts between his native language and Spanish, for instance, in the scene where he argues with Tio, the German ethnographer, he switches to Spanish to express frustration. This reflects the power dynamic and the forced adaptation of indigenous people to colonial language.
That's a powerful observation. Another concept is language death. The film shows how indigenous languages are disappearing due to colonization. The lone survivor of a massacred tribe, Manduka, barely remembers his native tongue, symbolizing cultural erasure.
Building on this idea, the films also depict language shift, which occur when a community begins to abandon its mother tongue in a favor to another language. It's this particularly evident in the scenes at the missionary school, where the children no longer speak the original language but speak Spanish. This shift is not only linguistic, but also implies forced transformation of cultural identity and worldview. This adds another layer to how the film portrays the deep consequence of colonial language contact.
And let's not forget borrow. The film includes loanwords from Spanish integrated into indigenous dialects like Dios for God. This lexical influence highlights the unequal exchange between cultures.
This example perfectly ties into our class discussions. Now, let's reflect on the broader implications.
The film serves as a point of reminder of how language contact isn't just about words, it's about power, survival, and identity. The erosion of indigenous language mirrors the loss of traditional knowledge as seen in Karamakate's founding memories.
Exactly. Good point, Ana Camila. It challenged us to think about how we can preserve linguistic diversity today, especially for marginalized communities.
Thanks to the three for such insightful analysis. To our listener, we hope this discussion inspires you to reflect on the intersection of language, culture, and colonialism. Until next time.